Just remember, part of the instructions was not to talk a lot. Let's just take out a blank piece of notepaper there. Today we talked about comparing numbers, and we really have to do that is before we compare numbers, and a lot of people kind of get this kind of backwards even at the 5th grade level. We use some symbols to compare numbers. And they're not the clanging, gonging symbols, but they are this little, everybody always calls it an alligator thing. This sign right here is the greater than sign. And we'll talk about why that is in just a second. Okay, if it points the other direction, okay, it is the less than sign. And then we have obviously the one that is neither greater than nor less than, but the equal to sign. Now, does anybody out there in the world get confused as to remembering which one's the greater than or less than sign? If you do, it's kind of a little like this. Let's say you're comparing 10 to 12. Okay, first of all, we always think that the alligator eats the bigger number. So you think that this thing has some teeth here. And the alligator, being a greedy person, always wants to eat the bigger number. So the alligator is going to point this way, which it does. Now, what symbol is that? That's the less than symbol, because if you were to read this out in English using words rather than using these numbers and symbols, you would read it like this. 10 is not greater than 12 because it's not. 10 is less than 12. Okay, you have to read from left to right, so you have to say the 10 is less than 12. Okay, so hence the reason this sign going this way we always call a less than sign. And the sign going the other way, like this, 15 is greater than 7. Alligator eats the bigger person. And I suppose it wouldn't hurt for us to take a quick look at a number line, because I think the book will ask you that too. Don't forget, if you have a number line, let's say we start at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I compare 2 to 8 on a number line, any number to the right of a number is always going to be bigger than it. And that kind of is, for most of you go, duh, that like, is way below my intelligence. Well, it's good to think about that because you don't have to know this. This is just a side note by Mr. Herman here. Okay, mostly you guys have dealt with all the numbers that fall on this side of the number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, up to infinity there. But there's also a whole bunch of numbers that come on the other side of 0. Anybody know what they are? Elijah?
Negative.
They're the negative numbers, and they're a big reflection of the numbers over there. Like this, it goes -1, -2, -3, -4. Okay? But here's something that people have a hard time grasping. If I asked you what was bigger, -4 or 0, because of what we just said, that any number to the right of a number is always bigger than it, like 2 is bigger than 0, 1 is bigger than 0 because it's to the right of it. Since 0 is to the right of -4, 0 actually is a bigger number than -4. Okay? And I like to think about that in terms of money. Negative numbers is like you owe somebody money. So really, if you owe somebody $4 or you have no money at all, what's better? It's better to have no money at all than to owe somebody $4, and that's where this. So it's a good thing to think about now. You don't have to you won't deal with negative numbers for a long, long time. But it's good to think about number lines when you compare things because it helps you figure out, especially with negative numbers later on, what's going to be. Julia? Julia? please. And I don't think, I really have to, I'm pretty sure you guys in your infinite fifth grade wisdom, they do have some problems like this, what's bigger, 352 or 348? I think we really have to go to that, just taking a shot on Dr. Brooklyn, which one's bigger?
352.
Okay, I think, sometimes some of the stuff there isn't,